Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So today we are on a 1-bar gank build basically. So you might have seen the light attack gank which is on the channel already. This is a 1-bar version of it. So what I'm trying to do is kind of showcase what could you do if you wanted to use 1-bar with Oakensoul, and this is kind of what I've come up with so far. It's obviously being tested still, so just do factor that in. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think of it. As always, if you get any questions, just let me know down below. And what you will see is we have obviously the good old Oakensoul, so you know, yay for all the buffs. And I've tried to keep the build the same. So I will kind of show you, we're actually in a BG, so here we are, and that's just some gameplay in the background. So all of the buffs are the same. We are using very similar sets, but we're trying to push the damage a bit higher than obviously before. So that's the idea. Hey, you're right, Streak. So it's going to be a bit weird not having Darloc Brae. That's something we did have to give up. Oh, almost got him there. Oh. I hate Rush of Agony. Rush of Agony got me. Oh. There, see. It pulled me in. I almost got that one guy, though. The burst seems pretty good. Yeah, so the combo is the same as before. The idea is that we're going to basically try and hit really hard from the side and catch people when they don't expect it. Keep hitting his thing. That's him dead. So we don't have a heal on this. I probably need to put a heal actually. Ah, look at that damage. That damage is disgusting. Oh, that is really, really nasty. Let's oh, what do you see his damage? So we've got Deep Thoughts. This is like my, you know, Darloc Brae equivalent. It's not the same, but it does the job. Okay, let's get down here. Nope. But they got me with the AoE spam. AoE spam. Yeah, the damage. What do you guys think of the damage? This is obviously, I'm still tweaking it. I'll show you the sets in a little bit. I'm quite happy with where it is at. Ah, good full health. It literally full health. Oh, hello, mate. Come on. Well, it is a big shield. Yeah, it's very big shield he does. Oh, ball of lightning, ball of lightning. F-Pixel goes a crazy burst. Yeah, the damage thing, I'm happy with the damage. I just want to get Darloc Brae back in the build. I miss being able to sneak around and not lose stamina. We've got a lot of mag to work with though. So I don't think the mag's going to be the issue here. So I'm pushing around. I am wondering though, do we need Streak? As in this skill. Oh, he's on for a steady 500 jolt, take that, thank you. Rush of Agony got me. Look at it. Do you see the pool? The pool was huge. The pool was absolutely massive. I was actually outside of it. I just watched the death recap. Just outside of it. Yeah, I'll show you what I'll be using set-wise in a moment. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Do we need Streak, the skill, or should we run like Vigor and have a heal over time? Because I've got no healing. I literally have like 0 healing on this, and I probably do need something. or run contingency for more damage and a burst heal, which is probably the smart play here. The streak lets me do stuff like this. I don't have any healing. He died. Sorry. I was actually quite happy he died. Because he like chased me down with his little shield bubble ult on. So yeah, damage isn't the issue. Maybe switch meditate against it. I need the sustain skill. I'm gonna probably put on contingency. This damage. I need to change it to regens. I do like streak. Streak's very good. Because I can do this and this is like more damage on the burst. 2. Very streaked off he has. With some heals. I hit the skeleton. Nope. He's like determined, eh? Oh, I was going for him. Streak suggests maybe swap out meditate for a heal. The meditate is there as like the pseudo Darloc Brae. That was the plan. But I could just wait. Power overload and Oaken. Yeah, I used to use it on the heavy attack bow gank thing that I made last patch, which is really good. Damage was decent. If you look at the combat metrics, like we're hitting people for pretty consistent damage, like 6k, 7k. That's there, so that's, what's it, 17, 18k plus black gem, 22k instant. The advantage of using contingency is you get this bonus 2k damage. It's free damage. Plus it's burst heal. Vigor uses my stam, which I have very little anyway, so that's my... I'm a bit like, oh... We'll try one with contingency and then we'll switch it out to Vigor. See what the difference is. I will quickly change out this script though. You might have noticed that because we have Oakensoul, this script is like based on the 2-bar version, which uses the regens, which I don't actually need that, so it should be resolve. So we'll quickly switch that out. Shane says, I use a mix of your videos to make my own. I really appreciate it. You know, I think that's what I want to do with the channel, is to kind of give people builds that like work, also just ideas that are fun. And you know, if you can take something that's on the channel and make it your own, that's like perfect. That's what we're aiming for. So you know, that's really good that you've been able to do that. Let's go to our contingency. We want healing, opportunity, and resolve. This will give us a bit more defense, not a huge amount in all honesty, but just a bit. I remember being that low level many moons ago. Now the whole deep thoughts is the sustain. So you'll probably notice on my stat page that I have no regens. Like the regen is pretty dire. And you might go, well, 1k regen sounds pretty decent. But when you get that every 2 seconds and you got 30,000 Magicka, you've got to wait a minute to fully recharge, which I don't want to wait a minute to recharge, that's just tedious. So my thinking is, like, if we can try and get damage elsewhere, yeah. Who's a little dark elf, he looks like, or wood elf? Oh, what's a jewel? I don't think he realises I'm on a gank build. GG. Yeah, the damage on this is... Oh, his mate wants a jewel. Yeah, that was really harsh. He had full health. Everything critted. The 27k health blew up at once. I don't know if you can see the chat. It's literally just WTF. So I think we can say damage, not the problem. I almost one-shot him as well. The person's just like BS. Yeah. Oh, it's that low-level guy again. I think we're going to do it again. Can we one-shot him? Ash. Oh, it's disgusting. Like, the damage is actually disgusting. Like, we are super squishy. We get hit, we die. Freaking ball of lightning. BG's ready. I hate ball of lightning. It's so freaking annoying to fight against. Restore ult. And let me look at BG's. So yeah, damage I think is there. So what I'm doing on this one is the whole Shattered Fate thing is like the best gank set, like period. And then we are utilising obviously the lava still, all points in Magicka to just push that Magicka, push the damage. Skill wise, we've got the crystal weapon combo going still, that's still really nice. And when we pop out of stealth, you can see it's got a good, you know, almost 10k. And Oakensoul hits like a truck with the whole overload. It's just really nasty. And then we obviously said using Imperial Wrath. This is a set that I used in my previous build. It's very, very good. It's almost a 5-piece damage set, but on a 3-piece, which is really good for like gank builds when you use a monster set and not an Oakensoul build. So this is stupidly good. It is very expensive. It's quite hard to get hold of. So if you are somebody that wants to make this, I would recommend buy this set and get a bow and get a lightning staff, because they are the two things you'll gank at range with. So, you know, this is a really like essential set to build if you want to get the damage up. I need to test, can we get respectable damage without like using that? And can we maybe get Darloc Brae in the build? I don't know the answer to that. I'm picking my targets. I'm being a bit more tactful this time. Nope. We'll go back around this way. We'll see what's going on down here. We get a contingency ready just in case we need to roll or we see people. then. What is happening over yonder? I got me with a smash. It's the vengeance thing got me again. So it's the same people from last, and that Ryan dude's got the Rush of Agony. That was a nasty Master Lock proc. If you look at the Master Lock, there it is. They hit hard. He got like all of us, it did. This is where I missed the Darloc Brae. Because on the Darloc Brae I would have been able to get away from that. Look, pop down and get some resources. He's gonna pop down to come and do? No. Okay, let's get some resources back. And then we'll push back in. Okay, so that's why I like the meditate, the deep thoughts. Got blast bones behind me, so I'm moving around. Don't get hit with that. That Decimus with like 40k health. Just, ball of lightning is so annoying to fight against. Got our resources back. Oh, I went to go get him. Went for the hill. Didn't have the stam. I was told block and over, I think nobody died. It literally chasing me down. Fake carver. We'll push the side. We had 4 kills. Yeah, what do you guys think is the thing that this spec's lacking? If that makes sense. Is it damage? Mobility, sustain, defense. Obviously it's a gank build, so defense is kind of a... I managed to escape and get the kill. That was good. That's him dead. That was nasty damage. I ran out of sustain. Ran out of sustain. Had 6 kills though. Yeah, I do like it with overload. because it does give you a huge amount of oomph. There's a lot of people and heals there. I'm going to wait for them to spread out a bit more. I almost had him and they got hit with huge blast bones and then spec boat. Yeah, we did like almost for 2,000, we made 3/4 of his health within like just one attack. We'll push up here. And let's move round the side. Come on, no, they're not. So many of them, so much. I've got hit with a beast, an arrow barrage. You don't ever see that in PvP, do you? Earth Gore. Yeah, that heal in there really saved his life. I do think the it doesn't have the same sustain that it seems like it would in a the normal versions. So normally I can go like from person to person to person. And obviously with the BGs you don't have the CP, but Shane's saying it thinks it's survivability. And it could come down from being unable to move as much because I don't have much stam. So I might need to put some points in the stam to give me just a bit more of a buffer to be able to roll in extra time. Half leg. Oh, I got hit really hard. Literally got jumped in with the blast bones in the streak. Running similar build with a bow, Wrath Period, Shattered Fate, dropping crystal weapons to silver shards. So I don't have to stand, you can see. So I've rolled 3 times. Granted, I was being pulled out with streak a lot, but it's noticeable. That is. I think Roseka is good, but the problem with Roseka is it doesn't give you, for this playstyle, I'm not in combat enough. So if you look, I'm not in combat, so the regen will be at 0. You can do like 1 Magma and 1 Baron Thrisk, which I often do for like this type of playstyle, if you need sustain in like sneak. Where are the others? We had 9 kills, it's not too bad. With the F-Picks, we've got a similar spec, Shattered Fate, Imperium. Are you using Oakensoul as well? Or not? Because I just wonder how useful this is. Like, it's a cool set. Look at our skills. But I wonder whether we can drop this for something else. We've got all the shattered. Got 5 shattered. 3 of this. Now we would have to either drop the monster set, which if we look at the damage, look at the combat metrics. When it loads, should load. Just I don't know what the damage cause. Don't know what's there. It is. Let me find one. So that was 900 there, which isn't huge. They're almost dead though at that point. 3k crit. 3k non-crit there, so 3.6k. 3.4k. 2k non-crit. 5.2k crit, that was against Decimus, he had loads of health. 2.7k, so I'm just wondering, do we think we need that extra oomph, is what I'm kind of questioning. Or do we drop this and run a sustain set that gives us much more flexibility to do stuff, like Darloc Brae? So I'll do another queue. We tried it with the contingency. Streak suggested using the figure from Assault. No. It's a good heal. The sustain, I don't know if we can sustain it, is my concern. So I'll put a poll up and see what would you tweak. So if you were to change something, where would you go with it? So we can either drop Wrath and Training for a 4-piece, drop the monster set, or a different one, or we could then go and either drop monster plus Wrath equal 5-piece set, or comment. So, what we're trying, for people curious, is we've taken what is the light attack gank build, the Black Gem Monstrosity. It's a video on the channel, it's like stupidly broken, really, really fun. And we're trying to basically see, can we get more damage out of it, essentially? But more importantly, can it be working on a 1-bar build? So like the aim ultimately is to get a 1-bar assassin where we can just do the same playstyle as we do on the 2-bar, but with a 1-bar. With as few compromises as possible. That is the aim. I don't know how possible it actually is, in all honesty, but we are going to try. And yeah, yeah, we're going to try. So don't know that will help, but that's what we're trying to do. I've got this here. If you're curious, this is the 2-bar version. This is what the 2-bar version does. So like, just give it a bit of a snapshot of like how hard it hits. But this video's on the channel already, but it hits stupidly fast. And it works in BGs, and I say it is pretty broken. Not gonna lie. That was Jaeger almost one shot him at 30k health. So that's what the 2-bar version does. There's this montage is on the channel already. We're trying to make it a 1-bar version, so that's what this is all about tonight. And I'll just put an image up if you're curious. Let me copy something. 1 second. My screen's going to go a bit funny. I can just copy in a thing. There we go. So yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do basically, trying to get that working. And obviously, like that's the build that's on the channel already. So that's the 2-bar version of this. We're trying to make a 1-bar version. Okay. What we're trying at the moment is Black Gem, obviously. This is doing roughly in Battlegrounds about 2.5 to 3k consistently, and against higher health targets up to 5k. Now, obviously it doesn't always hit 5k, so if you go, the average is 2.8k roughly, that's pretty consistent. We're then using trainee because I have a 1-piece spare for something. I am utilising Imperial Wrath. This is a really underused set, and it is base game. It basically is like a 5-piece set in the 3-piece. It's really strong. So it gives you essentially almost 500 weapon and spell damage. And this applies to all of your skills. So you hit significantly harder with this, and it's a 3-piece. So when you're having to run a monster set, which is 2, plus Oakensoul, that's 3 things there, a 5-piece, you're now on 8, you don't have enough spaces for 2 5-pieces, monster set, and a mythic. There's just 1 piece short. So you have to find a compromise, something like this. And this is kind of what we're trying first. I'm just wondering, do we go this route, or do we drop the monster set and go, actually, let's forego the extra oomph from this and run a different set? There isn't any good sets that give us more oomph than this, though, in all honesty. So if the idea was, let's swap this for another 5-piece damage set, I don't think that's going to help, because this will hit harder than any 5-piece damage set we can put on, which is why I use it on the 2-bar version. Or do I go a bit more wacky? I'm just thinking out loud. Do I try a 1.5 bar? So what that basically means is that we essentially focus on having the feel of an Oakensoul build where we have all the buffs always on through the skills we choose, but we actually have 2 bars. So we can basically have the damage buffs given us for free from the Herald of the Tome skill line. You can obviously get the crit buff easy, but it's just not in a light, but it gives you a few more choices. So I'm kind of looking at different ways we can make it work. I'll do one with Vigor just to kind of look like, give us a good benchmark of how it's doing. Maybe hop into Cyrodiil if we can get in there, or queue up. Oh, alright, we'll go straight into Cyrodiil. Let's hop in there. Shane said, I use your broken light attack build. It's an S, but yeah, it's stupid. It is really stupid. It's like one of my favourite builds, and that's why I want to get a 2-bar version of it. Like, let's try a 1-bar version, because it is really, really fun. And if I can make it work on a 1-bar version, that's gonna be like chef's kiss. So I'm gonna try it with contingency whilst we're in Cyrodiil. If you want me to stay in Cyrodiil, could you like just put a thing in chat, and I'll see, have a look, because the poll's up. I can't take that poll off without putting a new one up, and I can't put a new one up without taking that off. So if you want to see it in Cyrodiil, just to see how it is currently in Cyrodiil, just let me know in the chat, and I'll stay in here and just decline the queue when it pops. And then we will ride down to Robeck, and we'll see how it does. Like, I don't have the mobility. This is where you'll see the lack of Darloc Brae, because Darloc Brae is like goated, is really good. All BGs, do we go for it? I feel like if the queue wasn't that long, I could get back in here. Just riding. I don't think we're going to find anybody to just try this quickly on. Oh, no, he's one of ours. Oh, I see people. Nope, he looks friendly. Right, we might jump into the BGQ because it looks pretty quiet here. I think we'll do it. Oh no, there's a siege. Not many yellows. Okay, we'll do the BG and we'll jump back there because there's some fights there, but there's not many. I said I'll try it with Vigor. I don't think Vigor's going to help though, in all honesty. So it might be that we swap Vigor halfway through. Because, yeah. Just looking at the poll, people said drop monster set and Wrath for a 5-piece set. That's where my thinking is. But I could be wrong. You know, stranger things haven't happened. You know what I mean? I tried rolling away. Yeah, Vigor was not good there. Vigor was very bad there. I didn't like Vigor there. Okay, that's 2 dead. That was pretty decent burst. But the burst is not the issue. I don't think the issue is with the damage. No. That's him dead. Ah, that's 2. Ah, okay, yeah. These guys are way squishier than the last match. Freaking corrosive. Let me escape. Let me escape. Oh, I saved his life. Bye-bye. There you go. Freaking healer. Yeah. Using it at ranger is pretty fun. I'm gonna go get some resources. Okay, I've had 11 kills. Damage is not the issue. Freaking corrosive. You'd think corrosive will wear off at some point. Okay, I got greedy, I got greedy. I got greedy. I think the yeah, if you think the issue is sustain, I think you might be right. I think that's where I'm leaning toward. It's more sustained fights. Like for the gank, when it's just one person, easy. When you're trying to do chain ganks like this, oh, he dodged that. He was a lucky person. Go for a cheeky Vigor, get some healing going. Oh, he loves these corrosive, doesn't he, that man? He literally lives in it. Nope. Nope, no, let me escape, let me escape. My teammate healed me. That's the only reason why I stayed alive then. They got me. They came and got me. Okay, let's swap it to contingency. We tried half the fight with this, and this is an easier fight. Like, we can definitely tell that. Because I'm going around and like blowing people up in 1 or 2 like rotations of the combo. Oh, someone hit me really hard with a big, it was like a big spec bow. Yeah. He literally let javelin into me and just blew up. I'm going to pop down here and get some resources back. Ah! This is a joke for a hill where it's like, nope. Ah, I managed to kill him. Oh no, they got me from behind. They got me. They got all the skulls. I just wonder whether it could just be a simple fix of adding a bit more stam. Oh, freaking corrosive. Oh, that is a big look at some tools. Popped his earth core. Got the healer gone. Goodbye. Oh, sorry, it's so satisfying when that happens. Heal me, people. I haven't really used Deep Thoughts much this match. So we had 25 kills. That's pretty decent. I feel like this is definitely, the idea is there, definitely viable. Okay, 26 kills. That was good. That's a nasty burst. Oh, I feel like I need to put that in the video. 1.5 million damage. That is a hell of a lot of damage. He had a million healing, that dude. Yeah, that was pretty good. Streak, are you still in the chat? I was wondering if he could help test something. What I'm wondering is, and I think Streak is here, is I needed like a human test dummy, because the damage, not the issue. There was no issue with the damage, but the question is though, how much damage do we actually really need? Like, oh. Damage, not the issue, as you can see. That guy had 31k health. Yes, he's lower CP. It's just like... Ayo on the ESO says, yeah, great BG, we just did that build, seems to be working fine. I think I can make it better though. That's my... the damage, fine. So, they want to Jord again. I want... Ready, 1, 2, 3, roll. Oh, boom, boom. Hit me freaking null. That hit very hard though, no, I can't. How much did that hit me for? There it was. 4.7k. It hits like a truck. Heard you was in the kitchen, but we'll take a channel. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, what I want to find out is, and I could probably do it in the BG. Let's do a BG, but we'll take off one of these, as in just the 2Bs. So then we only have, I can just put something like that, yeah, just a stopgap. Yep. And what I want to check is, will we really notice the loss of damage? And then, what about this? Because I can simulate it against this, like, quite easily. But the combo is this. That's 101k. If I put on... You're right, same. Yeah, I'm all good. $115k. There's an extra 15k. Obviously, that's against a dummy. It's going to be different factors. I get that, crits. But I find typically the crit chance is very similar. But that one was 70% when there was no black gem, and that was like 40%. So we can do it again. The 19, I think that crit chance is low because I didn't use the cloak, yeah, 50 odd. I'm gonna queue for another BG. I know we're in a queue already. Just taking a little bit longer than usual. Yeah, 113k. So it's adding about 15k typically. Let's switch that out for that. And then how much is this? What we're trying to test basically, and it will be easier against an actual player, is how much will damage the thing that's actually doing it. So 109k. So I don't know the black gems actually adding that much damage. Do you see what I mean? Like, if you broke it down into time to kill rather than just big numbers, because the black gem, the build has slightly less damage than the 2-bar, it means that we don't have the ability to like one-shot people as easily, which is where the black gem was giving you that little bit of an oomph to allow that to happen more than you would otherwise. So you're needing the follow-up typically in most cases. And at which point, is it even worth them running it at that point? The poll is the same is for the 1-bar version of the black gem. So it's the light attack gank build that we made. And the last BG really showed like how good it was. The build's mostly there. I just want to kind of like refine it and just, can I get a bit more sustain or can I get a bit more damage out of it? Because our last match we had 25 kills. We were literally blowing up people like left and right. It was really stupid. It was really, really fun. But not every match is like that, obviously. We're going to try this one without the black gem. I might do like half and half maybe. But just I wonder, is it even worth having it, or do we just put on the good old Darloc? Which I really, 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 really like. As you can probably tell. Is the damage one this way? Yes, that was... No, that's defense. Oh, no, it's ult. Turn it off, thank you. Get some ult going, that'd be nice. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, we've got some fast boys over there now. I'm going to just drop down here, because I'm not going to play die. Yeah, I took off his shield. So he had an entire shield, he did. There's lots of people running. There's quite a few healers in that group too. Let's push back, go for some healing. So we're trying it without the monster set helping us, just to see what the damage is actually like. We've got a contingency like in the bank. Just so stacked up there that it's really hard to get someone by themselves. Pop down in? No, it's not. So that wasn't a gank, that was just better skill. Some healing going. He did, to be fair, he had 22k health, so that was expected, not gonna lie. Don't know what you guys think. Going for the greens. Yeah, I've got some people this way now. Maybe we can spread them out a bit. So I've got almost sustained back. Oh, the green up here. so it does kill him, but like the damage, nasty. There's just a little like ball group up at ours. I'm going to try and push up. Oh, damage. Like, this will skew the results massively, but I do like winning, so yeah. I can get some of these shots in. Kind of CZ break, I'm about to stab. Yeah, when they're balled up like this, it's really hard to get any. Because it did the half yourself bar. Not much passive healing. We'll hit with 2-spec bows. Hey, you're right, Tate. I haven't seen you in ages, mate. And yeah, cheers for the support. It's been like freaking ages. It has. He says, long time no see. How you been? How's PvP these days? What would you recommend for an out of practice Magicka player? Not that classes seem to exist anymore. Firstly, just obviously really appreciate the support, mate. And it's been way too long, way too long. As to your question, I'll say Magicka, ironically, is actually one of the few classes that are like pure. It's a really good class. My most recent Magicka build uses all Sorc skill lines because it's like the best way to play Sorc. And the 1-bar version also uses all the Sorc skill lines because again, it's like the most consistent way to play it. So I would say have a look at those. The 1-bar one in particular is really easy to play. It hits like a truck. It's very simple. And if you want a bit more survivability, just chuck on some more points in health and you're going to be pretty much good to go. The 2-bar version is like really tanky, has like max resist, and it's got Rallying Cry with it. It's really tanky. You do need to manage the sets, so it's a little bit harder to play. Yeah, the Evoker is really solid. This is a Sorcerer gank build, because you can now do like shenanigans like this. So like, if you want to just, pardon the language, but if you just want to literally just like shit on somebody, the Sorcerer is the best class for that kind of playstyle now. You can literally just blow people up and they can't do much to counter it. So that's why we're in a Sorcerer with Nightblade Assassination. Shadow. Because like again, look at 15k overloads, that's disgusting. Like, this is against the player. Like, we can stack these two and force to crit. So yeah, the Evoker one's really solid. I'm going to try, for people curious, I'm going to swap out and see if I've got a Darloc Brae staff. I know it sounds a bit daft, I might not have one. I might need to go shopping quickly. So let me have a little look in my sticker book. It is going to be most likely I don't actually have it. But I'm thinking, can we get Darloc Brae and then just have the extra sustain? I've got most of it. Yeah, if you get any, you get stuck with it, Tate, just message me in Discord. That's always the easiest place to get hold of me. It is really solid, and it doesn't need much. We're using some new sets though, like things you can buy. They're quite easy to get hold of, the sets we use as well, so it's really nice, quick to set up, very effective. Do I have a lightning staff? I do have a lightning staff, and I can transmute it. Can I buy one for gold though? I don't like using transmutes. I'm just going to quickly check the trade center on ESO. Just see, can we buy a Darloc Brae lightning staff? Let me just think. Let me have a look. If I go 551, we don't have to have one trainee. Yeah, so we need Darloc weapon. Yeah. Lightning staff. Nearly sharpened. It's charged. Okay, so we're gonna have to reconstruct that. I'm gonna switch over to the crafter, and then we're gonna try and reconstruct the Darloc Brae. It's also, I can also show you the Sorc take because it's on the same character. So I'll show you the like 1-bar version. And what's really good with the changes to the build is that we can use Crystal Weapon as like a pseudo spec bow. That's way more reliable. Just bear with me one sec. This one. Yeah, it's this one here. This is like the most recent Evoker. There's a superstar of it, if you're curious. But basically, what it does, it uses 3 queens instead of like the Retro Vitality, so because it gives you loads and loads of regen. We have Black Gem for that extra oomph as we're attacking people, because we're using the Scribe skill, Oakensoul, so this hits very, very hard. As you can see, like it's 11k by itself. And you got another 2.6k. And this will proc this set on cooldown, but this hits consistently all of the time. There's just loads of extra damage. And if you want to burst somebody, you just push Crystal Weapon and then do Light Attack, Oakensoul, Light Attack, Oakensoul, and that does so much damage. You can activate Overload for even more damage on that. And you can basically one-shot people. It's really, really nasty burst. You've got a huge shield. You've got a massive heal, which also reduces damage again, and you've got a streak to escape if you need to. If you want a bit more health, you could just drop some of the Magicka in for health. And if you want a bit more resistances, then if you look at actually I really want more to survivability, you could change it to protective or use the potion that gives you armor. The potion that gives armor is like 5k extra armor, and that would get you up to a lot more resist. And yeah, this is how I run it, and it works very well for how I play it. So it's just a very, very solid build. The one thing to note is that you do want at least 2 stam regen glyphs. So your stamina recovery has to be about 1100-1200, and that's just high enough to allow you to use Crystal Weapon when you want and roll dodge without having to run into sustain issues. When it was about 800, it wasn't high enough, and then I'd often find myself I couldn't roll, or yeah. But that's that thing. So if you're curious about that, Tate, have a look at the video. I can break it down further in Discord. We're going to go and craft the Darloc Brae staff that we're after. And yeah, I think we're trying to get the 2-bar gank build on a 1-bar, and we've got the damage. The damage is perfect. It's a really solid build. I show in the video where I'm fighting in BGs like absolutely dominating. I think I had a 45 kill streak with it on stream. It was like obscene. And then there's a clip where I'm fighting a 2-bar DK with the build, and I kill him using a 1-bar build, and he's like a really good PvP player. So if you're good with a build, you can go against really good players, and if you need a bit more like sort of survivability, you can just run away and just regroup. So it gives you enough to hold your own 1v1, or you can escape. So it's really, really like flexible in that regard. Strut, it's a DLZ zone. Northern elsewhere. Light this off. We want a good old sharpened, and we want it to be gold. So I'm going to try a sustain set. Darloc Brae. I absolutely love this set. We all know this. It will come as a no surprise to anybody that watches my videos. And I'm more curious, in all honesty. And yes, it could be a waste of materials, but it could also be such a big brain move that we might have actually discovered the sweet spot between enough damage with the Shattered Fate and all this stuff, and also enough sustain to be able to just go from target to target to target to target. So that's the hope. Yeah, Tate was saying he likes to hit and run. It's what I do best. What's nice with that 1-bar Sulk, Tate, is the buff skills you do are all on your character, so nobody can see your combo, because you can toggle Overload at a distance. You can toggle Crystal Weapon at a distance. And you just Light Attack, Oakensoul, and then all of it hits at once. So rather than not having to do Curse and then wait for the Curse to pop and all of your damage to land at once, you don't need to do that. So you're going to do about 15 to 25,000 health instantly, because it's built on the same kind of tech as this gank build. which is why I use this combo. This hits like an absolute truck. So yeah, I think if you utilize it like that, you'll probably find you'll be able to do what you're trying to do. One thing to note, if you're used to using the old Mage's Wrath, they did get nerfed heavily, so just don't use that. We need Darloc Brae. There we go. We'll piece together what we have, okay, of Darloc, and then we'll figure out what we're missing. So, where is it? Darloc Brae, Lightning Staff. Love the set. Must have some Darloc here. So. There we go. Do have a Darloc neck. Do. Yep. Do I have Darloc here? No. Do I have Shattered Fate? No, I might need to come make a piece of Shattered Fate. One of these has Darloc. Which one it is? There it is. That's my Darloc going. My Shattered Fate is going to be turned off though. Yeah, that's turned off though. So we need to go just change this trainee piece to Shattered Fate. We've got all medium. Let's just quickly make one of those. Hey, Gerald upgraded to a silver member. Now, cheers for that, Gerald. If you are interested in like the silver stuff, there's loads of like wacky builds over there. But, I'll show you some of like the stuff because there is gameplay for like pretty much all of them. This is one of my favourite ones that I put out recently. So whilst I craft the item, I'll just quickly switch to video. But this is a heavy attack PvP build I'm going to show in a second. So we're going to do. That one. Sorry, I've got so many folders. Almost found it. The other one is this one in here. And then this is the montage of it. So this is a heavy attack build that is on the channel for silver members. It's literally just designed to heavy attack in PvP. It is really stupid. If you look how hard this guy gets it for heavy attack, I think it's about an 8k. Yeah, 8,000. And that's from the final tick. So when you do the full channel, it's about 15 to 20k. It's really, really nasty. So like the members section that has stuff like that, where they're just kind of, it's not something you're really going to look for typically, but they're highly effective and they're just highly like specialised and just good fun. That's kind of what that area is for. I'm just on the server crafting an item, so the gameplay in the background is just a montage of the heavy attack build that I've made. I'm just looking for the stuff. But yeah, that's one of my favourite builds because it is just really. If you just want to mess around, that's all you have to do. You just chuck it on and just hold heavy attack and people die. And you can throw the spear to stun them, so they can't block it. It's really nasty. So I'm just creating the piece we were missing. And then I'll upgrade it and I'll switch back over to like the gameplay. But that kind of gives you an idea of what that is. I'll showcase one other thing as well, the health tank thing I made. That's also very, very fun. So I've just crafted the item for people curious that we're needing to like transition the light attack build. So that's there. We're going to switch back over. That video is on the channel. That heavy attack thing is just silly, very, very like toxic. And I'll show you another one. I just put the finishing touches to the current build. This is Explosion. This is quite a fun one. This is a 2-bar range bomb build. And the whole idea was that basically, can we bomb without using Balorg and having to use an ultimate? The answer is yes. I then mess around and say, well, what if I tried things with like leap with it for just giggles? And yes, that's even more fun. So you can do stuff like that. And I tried like loads of different classes. So I tried it on DK, I tried it on Warden, on Sulk to find like the best base class. I mean, we ended up finding quite a cool combo that actually really complemented like the sets we used. With the final version having Dark Convergence. So that's like the verse version of that, and then I made an updated version which used even better stuff. And this one here is the updated version of that. Literally I posted like 2 days after. But if you look at this, it pulls them all in and then pop. It's very, very satisfying. That is. Works really well in BGs. That's kind of where it really shines. Okay, I've got the piece we need. I'll just put a glyph on it. Do I have a glyph? No, I don't. So I'm gonna grab a glyph quickly. This should have shattered fate. Got 5 shattered fate. I'm probably gonna use 1 black gem for the pen as well, because I might as well use that. That way we've got a pen up still. So yeah, I'm going to switch back to the live scenes there. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff you can see on the silver section. And there's obviously like build videos and gameplay guides for all of those. We're just buying some glyphs we need to like finish this bit off. Those. I need a jewelry glyph, I think I do. I don't. Just Magicka glyph there, and then probably a shock glyph there. Okay, I think we are ready to try this out now. So this is like version 2 of the light attack build on our Oakensoul spec. So let's chuck that there. Let's chuck. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Let's chuck that there. Okay. So the advantage of Darloc Brae is it fixes all of the sustain for the entire build. Which means that what it gives you is the ability to go from fight to fight to fight, way more than you could in the previous one. So I'm going to put a poll up to go, is this version better or worse than the previous one? Okay. So, is this better or worse? I'm going to put a poll up, basically go, do you think this, what we've changed, yeah? Let's put our food on as well, that will help. Is it going to be better or worse than what we had before? No damage over there. Oh, that looks bluey green over there. That's yellow, okay, so it means there's a damage one over here if there is to be one. And obviously, I'd say give it a match or two before you kind of decide. And obviously, it would help if you had seen the first part of the stream. So, if you have seen the first part of the stream, then obviously let us know. We'll rush over here. Oh, it says speed 1. Oh, healing art going. Someone else got the kill. We can pop back into sneak like this. Pop back into sneak, got our sustain going. Look at our stam sustain though on it. Yeah, so the issue wasn't the stam sustain. I could have just sat still and probably stayed alive then. I went to go for the kill because I got greedy. Yeah, but the sustain though, look at that. My stam pool like, looks so much better than before. Not bad down here. Full health. Sorry. Yeah, because you can just move around so much easier. Because even when I do this, I'm still getting my stand back. Oh, we hit the wrong thing. I went to go for the kill, got greedy. I'm the only one who got kills. There's quite a bit of healing. The guys had almost 500k healing. That group. Oh, I got hit with a big spec bow. That's a 16k. That was. Dodged the first one. The second one hit me. First streak. What we're testing is with Darloc Brae, basically how much damage you actually need. Oh, invisible. Cloak. That guy is very tanky at the back. Yeah, being able to sneak like this is really, really nice. But I'm not like that. No freeze ult. I can put on another damage skill. We don't need deep thoughts. That is not needed whatsoever. So I'll have a little look at what other damage skills can we add to just push our damage up a bit more. So having a bit more delayed damage would be lovely. Trying to go for the freaking bet. It was streak loads. Let's see what we can switch out for Deep Thoughts. Because I feel like Streak might be a good shout now, actually, because Streak does damage. Let me switch these around. They're in the wrong place for me. Because I can obviously do the combo and I can streak into somebody. Like that. And it also guarantees a stun and it's more burst. And you can't avoid it because it's AoE. Somebody over there. Yeah, like that. See, that was much easier to get the kill. So I think Streak might be a good solution. Because it gives us a bit more delayed damage because you can't dodge it. This is one of the new ones, Kel. It's about half a year, maybe a year old. Could be a bit longer than that, to be fair. Yeah. I like Streak with this. I think this is much easier to play. Going for the stun to try and cut past here, mate. Yeah, Darloc Brae can do this. I love this. Like, that shenanigan, just glorious. Absolutely glorious for Darloc. I do think we need a bit more damage though. Is my feeling. I don't know what you guys think. Sustain, phenomenal. Damage, decent. There's a lot of healing in that group. A lot of healing in that group. Healing going. Yeah, Darloc. I love this set so much. It's so much easier to use. Oh, I want to go for the heal. I almost took him out. Yeah, I'm only want to like get natural kills with our team. Yeah. I almost killed him, almost got him. Yeah, that guy had 1.5 million healing, so a little hard to tell if our damage is really bad. But we got a lot of kills. So it wasn't we could kill people. Yeah, welcome back, Streak, by the way. So I feel like we might be onto something with this. Let's move those around a little bit. So I don't like where they are. That's got to go. That's got to go there. And then the mage guild's got to go here. Because we've got enough damage for shattered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Now we could go with something like infused and get a bit more damage out of this. I'll do another BG. Obviously the 1.5 million healing is going to skew the results a little bit, to say the least. Streak, if you're on and you're at the guild house, Greenies, can I just see how much damage this does to you? Like if you just put on your normal buffs, so like Hurricane, and no, I wouldn't really attack you if you had a shield on, to be blunt, because anybody with a shield, that's like another 15k health to get through. Oh, you're in IC, no worries. BG's is ready anyway. I might pop an IC in a sec with Cyrodiil. Yeah, there's a poll going at the moment to see what do you think of these changes. Like, do we think we have enough damage? Like, Oakensoul was hitting for 13. That's insane. Almost 14k crits. That's ridiculous. That is. It's more than Overload. Obviously, we had the damage sigil, so that's not going to be too reflective. Is doing that. 5.6. 8k. Let's see if we've got some of the black gem on it, so we can. Because the other damage numbers seem very similar. They don't seem like massively less. I can rewind the video and have a look. But the mobility, phenomenal. Like to be able to move around without worrying about my stamp pool. That is such a big advantage. I don't know why people don't come over here when you start this mode. You can literally get really close to the sigils. Yeah, I'll do another match or two, but I think we might be onto a winner here. Okay, capture the relic, and we can push to the right. We're contingency ready. I'm playing the objective. I'm playing the objective. It feels weird. They took our relic though. Oh, you can't block with it, that's interesting. Okay, look, it can be on record, I have played the objective for once. We're not going to carry on killing people, because that's more fun. Boop, boop, boop. Got our ult ready. And CC break? Nope. Can't CC break. There's a bug with my triggers. My triggers are doing stuff, it's like, but the game's not rendering it. That is annoying. So I'm just reloading the UI to try and fix that. That should not. Yeah, now it's working. How weird is that? That's such a weird bug. Pick up a relic and you can't play the game. Yeah, it's a bit funny this match. Trying to CC break's really weird. He's literally gonna run away. Yeah, he's run off again. He keeps running off. He's literally like just streaks off. We're going to push to the left to see if there's anybody around here. Oh, he had nasty dots. So Pyre Band hit me. Yeah, shearing Pyre Band. It's what I do on my dot build. It's very, very nasty. Yeah, that was an interesting match, that was. I will do another one, I will. I kept trying to push B in the end. Yeah, I think I think it's getting like more. It's getting more like finished off. If that makes sense. The bigger maps obviously are better for this because you've got more space to move and kite and do stuff, rather than little alleyways. And obviously going for people with like 45k health probably isn't the best targets to pick. Oh, no, there's a poll going to what you guys think. Do you think this is a better version of the one we had before, which was Black Gem with Wrath of Imperium? You had slightly more damage. Or do you think it's better to drop that damage to have the sustain and the ability to roll and stay in the fight much longer, and also heal? And kind of that's what the poll's there for. I need to get used to the streaks on this button now. You can't see if there's one in there. We'll push around there though. Damage sigil, whoop whoop whoop. I love the damage sigil. I got greedy. Dead Toons do 0 damage. I like them with defense and sustain. Yeah, I don't think we can get defense without Vampire, which we have, but I went to try and get a cheeky kill with the streak, but it didn't work. Oh, the big tarnish not there. Tarnish got me with somebody else's. Tarnish was on the other dude, but it hit me because it's an AoE. Yeah, I need to push more to the side rather than like in their face. But like, that's what like this testing's all for, to kind of find out how to play it. I keep pushing the streak. Keep pushing B now because I was doing it from the last one. Get them alive. Tried rolling. We'll go get him next. It's a Soul Tether. Do. Push right to the side. I went to go for the streak into the kill. Yeah, we're definitely getting kills with this. Obviously, the two people that are squishy are like instant death for them. But that's sustained. Dot's got me a pin on none. Who's got our relic? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the extra sustain does feel much easier to use. He died very fast, didn't he? There's all the dots, mate. Nasty dots. Try to get the relic. I tried to get the relic. Tried Elvin. Yeah, now that you've seen it, obviously, in a few little matches, what do you think of this? Do you think it's better or worse than the version at the start? I want to go for the streak. There you go. That stam sustain is glorious. Ah, oh, nasty, nasty damage. I feel like I'm getting better with this. Like, I'm getting better with doing the combo. Get the freaking bear. Got me through the wall. Yeah, we'll push up again, we will. Hide in the bush. Yeah, we'll push round, we are. Yeah, the sustain's way easier on this dam. I can roll so much. Oh, got me. All the dots got me. Bigger will be quite good for this. I'll be able to sustain it way easier. Oh god. He's gone for the damage sigil, that's where I was going. Damage sigil up here, we'll grab that. Oh, but he had a massive heal from his allies, he did. Huge heal from his allies. Damage sigil, take that. I went to go for the kill with him. Did so much of his health bar. I chose the target very well there, didn't I? It's like... Try and be bait. Ah, go. But they drop it, it got so close. I run back and try and get... Run! My friend, run! Big door break on him. Oh, trying to roll the Dawnbreaker dot. 23 kills. Got me with a soul tether. How big is that soul tether? 7k. Our Flames of Oblivion did it. 23 kills, that was a decent. 1.4 million damage. Streak says they're going to Cyrodiil. Do you want to join? I can cam for a little bit. Let me see what the queue is though. The queue is really bad. Then maybe not. Oh no, there's no queue. That's awesome. Yeah, so BGs wise, it feels easy to use. Like just using it myself, it feels I can move around a lot more, and as such, I can kind of stay alive and get kills easier. I just don't have as much burst. Yeah, Emperor was asking about what's basically changed. Streak, could you send me an invite? The thing that we basically changed was we were testing, do we use 2-piece black gem? And then I was trying with the Wrath of Imperium, which gives you loads of damage for a 3-piece. It's really good. The issue was that it was really, really, really hard to sustain. And you basically, if you made a mistake, you died. Well, they're over there. So what we're trying now is a Shattered Fate, Darloc Brae and 1-piece black gem with Oakensoul. So again, it's a 1-bar build. I've added in Streak because it's another delayed skill we can chuck in easily. And it feels like this is... Where are they off to? There's Crown. Crown's over there. Yeah, and my mount streak is pretty naff, so apologies. Just a heads up. Okay, I see somebody running. Yeah, I see lots of reds. Oh, I see a dead. That is a bull group. That is a bull group. Oh, Wholesome, he's pretty decent, yes. He's decent. Oh, they absolutely ganked him. That is savage, that is. Yeah, this is a group with lots of healing, so I don't know how useful will be here. Because we did literally half his health by one go, and then we just... Yeah. Well, they've got so much passive healing, that is pointless. Let's go full of streak. Yeah. He is on this way. So we are going over yonder. Oh, he's only... Do you have the 2-person mount streak? Has he got 2-person mount? Oh no. Here's my little one. It's terrible. It's so freaking slow. Look how slow it is. It's so slow. I don't buy cosmetics, as you can probably tell. How do you get on it? I want to get on it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. My bad. Sorry, I've not used those before. Like this. Yeah, this is awesome. Empress says, I put a big effort into my Nightblade gank blade just to realise that I need salt for the better gank build. Storm calling and staff change makes a difference. 100%. Storm calling, our streak takes us to die. It gives you... There. Nah, got a hit on him. That's just mean. That was streak. That's very mean. Okay, we're getting in. Oh yes, Storm Calling gives you Energize, which is damage boost, Amplitude, damage boost on the max health, and Expert Mage, damage boost. So you get 3 really nasty damage boost passives. Monday's that poor soul. I'm helping. I'm doing something. The other thing also, Storm Calling gives you access to Overload, which is fantastic. It's so good. Do I have passives in Assault? I do, sweet. Go tower when the Zerg comes. Yep, got it, streak. In and round. But yeah, so yeah, to your thing, Emperor, the Sulk is better. It's the other thing also is the Sulk has a class mastery on Shocking Soul, which is bonus damage. So it's this middle one here. And this is just free damage. Like, you don't get that on any other class. So even if you were to use just one line of the Sorcerer, you still get more damage just because of that passive. And that, like, extra effect. It continues attack. Boop, boop. Red's incoming. Freaking rush of agony. I got hit with a rush and I got hit with a Warden pull. That was nasty. I don't know if you saw that. So the rush doesn't count as a hard CC. So the rush can pull you, and then the Warden charm can also Streak's gonna die. Oh no, yeah, there is. Yeah, the Warden pull counts as a like hard stun, but the rush of agony isn't. So you can get double stunned like that, because I rolled it as you saw and then got stunned again. It's a little annoying when that happens. But it is what it is. Good old Streak's mount. Oh. Three kills then. That's nice. There we go, that's pretty tasty. Got my little lift. Takes a while to get on there though, doesn't it? Oh, well, looks like we're going down to Ash, I think. Hey, yeah, you go, you alright? Yeah, we're chilling with Streak. And I'm messing with like a 1-bar black gem thing. It doesn't use black gem, but you get the idea. So yeah, we're trying to basically gank with 1-bar and Oakensoul. And these are the skills we found that have been pretty decent. Oh, Diusa says you might get stream sniped. Oh, it happens all the time, mate. It happens all the time. I don't care. It's a game. There is a bit of a delay. There's not a huge delay, but there is a bit of a delay. And you'll probably notice it in game. It's about probably 5-10 seconds at most. So it's not a huge amount, but it does happen. Nice defense tick there. Hey, is this my home campaign? Just that's home. That should be like default. It's really annoying you have to keep doing that. Okay, so we're going to go to the lumber. But yeah, no, I like Cyrodiil, I just don't like the mount riding, and if Streak wants to carry me places, that makes it much more tolerable. But where are we going? We are going somewhere. It's a very scenic route. I feel like I'm like being kidnapped. Yeah. Streak, where are we off to? Are you trying to go down to Falas? Or are you just trying to get into the big fight of Fargor? 2 kilometers. Yeah, so I wonder if it's there, maybe. So this person's game named a Tax Evasion George. I love it. Oh, I see a red. Oh, you got Fargo. Alright, fair enough. There we go. But no, it definitely seems more usable with the Darloc Brae. I don't know what you guys think. The poll has been going for a little while now, and we've used it in a few BGs. Used it in Cyrodiil, not much, but a little bit. And it feels better. Like, we're still killing people. It's not as easy to kill as the 2-bar version, obviously, but Darloc is just so good. So Street goes, do I have a camp? No, I never carry siege. I am that person that comes to the fight unprepared. So I do apologise. I probably should carry siege. And I should carry a camp. I just can't be bothered to buy them. The thing is, I've got the AP for it as well. It's just that hassle. Oh, does Streak know him? Almost blew him up there. That's literally half his health bar, it was. There. Got him. Got him. Oh, it's Holzone. Oh, that was a lot of his health bar then. Holzone's alright, I like him. He's a decent bloke. I'll go say hi to him. There. No, Monday, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, see, Holzone's alright. He's a decent guy. He had a really nasty scavenging demise DK. Literally would hit you with like shattering rock, and demise would pop out and just slash you, and it's brutal. Absolutely disgusting. It's a shame they can't see the chat. Emp says, well, Sulk as a class setup seems to be a must for better damage output. Luckily, I already have most of the gear already, and to just get my hands on the black gem pieces. Yeah, black gem's nice. It's a nice piece. I should buy a camp. Let's buy a camp. Is he wanting to die? I want to buy a camp. I want to buy a camp. I want siege. No one's a jewel. That's it. For 700 CP, Monday's doing alright. I can't buy my siege though, so that's annoying. There it is, watch. Good old Noel Arcana doing his work there. You can see that. For Monday's CP, he's doing well though. Because Holzone's a decent player. Oh, he's blocking, alright. If he's blocking, I didn't realise he was blocking. He's literally like a pitbull, isn't he? Monday dude. Oh, where's Streak gone? I've lost Streak. I'm for camp. Teach me, master. I saw you were kidding me. Yeah, honestly, Holzon is very, very decent. Oh, that's a nice burst there. That's a huge burst. Unlucky with the stun. Otherwise, I think you would have got the kill streak. That's really close. It's very, very close, isn't it? Oh, my ult gens a go. I'm after ult gen. He's off 12. Generating ult. Every little bit of ult helps. And this is what I like when you duel good people and you get the back and forward. It's always satisfying when you get the upper hand. But this could go on for like another 5 minutes quite easily. Yeah, I think we should enter Fargo after this streak. Because I don't think you're going to kill him. And I don't think he's going to kill you. Oh, Monday says he ran out of resources after 1 minute. I think it's going to be a stalemate because I don't think Holton's too experienced to let his resources get too low, and it's only going to be if he gets loads of crits, and the streak has a massive shield and just teleport away. Oh, he got close. No, went for the leap. And now you have to wait another 30 seconds for the ults to charge. Oh, Monday, the guy, that Warden didn't want to draw you. Can't heal that much. It's very, very close. Monday's, but I feel violated. Almost had him there. You can see him running off. I think that ingot I got me from over there, 6k that was that? I'll tell it was over here when it hit me. Legion's camp. Got a lot of burst though. I reckon if he was unbuffed, I reckon we'd catch him. Because we had a lot of damage on him. Really fast. Oh, he almost had him. That was very close. His card's gone. Yeah, who do you think's gonna win? I think Streak's been at it for like quite some time now. Whoa. That was a big burst hit. How much health did he have? He had loads of health. Yeah, he had pretty much full health. Revenge. Hey, Streak did it! Sorry, I didn't. I just saw the death. I didn't see you kill him. Sorry, Streak. Let's do a pray. No, Holzen's a good fighter, good player. We could go down to Black Boot, where the red's going. You've got the mount, Streak. But yeah, no, that was that burst there was pretty tasty. Yeah, he went in for the big hit, and when you land that like 3 skill combo with overload, it's horrible, absolutely disgusting. It looks like we're going for Lass or Black Boot. So that's where the fighting's going to be. Yeah, no risk, no fun. I love it. So you've guys seen obviously this in action for a little while now. What's your thoughts on it? Obviously we've used it for a couple of BGs. I've done a few tweaks. And yeah, I'm curious what you guys think. Obviously it's not going to be the 2-bar version. I know that. Like, but for a 1-bar, do you think it's pretty much finished, or do you think it needs some more tweaking? So I'm going to put a poll up. Really simple. Do you think this is basically as good as we can get it? Or do you think actually it needs a bit more time, you know, cooking and in the oven? Oh, my food ran out. Tate says he likes what I'm seeing. Don't know how well. Oh, so red's on the left. Red's on the left. Went for heals. Some heals. I might have brought some friends over, by the way. Oh, try getting him. We'll get my Darloc Brae do its work. We'll sit and sneak. Let them do the holding, and then I'll go for the big hit. Almost took one out. And then we're going to get some overload. Yeah, we could probably take the resource. Yeah. Yeah, we can get this resource for sure. Yeah, Tate was saying he likes what he sees. He's not sure how he'd pilot it. Skills are mid at best. I think, you know, with PvP, it's one of those ones where there's always going to be someone better. And as long as you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. And the damage seems really solid. The damage this has, by the way, Tate, that 1 bar Sulk has like this amount of burst. It's really disgusting. So that Evoker Sulk has like this level of instant damage. It's really nasty because it's the same combo and you've got very similar stats. And Monday's like 3 Musketeers. Where's my lift? There it is. I beaten Tartan. I don't know their names enough, to be fair. And then Emperor was saying, my Sulk is an Imperial because I wanted to do well with build. The gank build doesn't benefit in a big way from class passives or Imperials, so change to Khajiit. Seems the best choice. Yeah, Khajiit's really like. What's nice about Khajiit is it gives you the ability to get really close to enemies. So you can go for melee, you can go for get range, you've got high crit damage, so it's just really like flexible for assassination. Dark Elf is also a great one. There's some reds around here. There we go. I'm gonna go steal some kills. Found a target. Oh, almost had him, almost had him. Some healing guy. He's got a teammates coming in, so I'm going to just sneak back. Let my cloak heal, because they're going to die. Yeah, bye streak. I'm coming, don't worry. I'm coming to the side. Red's on the way. Oh, disgusting burst between the two of us. I think I hit him and took out almost all his health and Streak just finished him off. Monday's died. Don't worry, Streak, I'm with you. Oh, almost. Ready for Darloc Brae. I tried. Got a camp. I've managed to get in range of the camp enough so I can get you up. Run, Streak, run! They're chasing you! I'll get you up in a second when they bugger off, okay? You did it. This is where it's quite good when you have somebody with stealth. It's really good because they can just escape and get the group up. Where's Monday? He's up here somewhere. We're going to get Monday. Monday, you died like in the most ridiculous place, I'm not going to lie, mate. Just ignore me. I got the res. I'll come and kill anybody's guarding you, okay? Run! Run! Okay, we got him up. Let me dodge that. Yeah, let's regroup with Streak. I think the Streak's down here somewhere. Maybe get the lumber back. We might need another camp. Oh no, the camp's still up. The Streak's back. Just checking with chat. Emperor saying, yeah, you're standing on their toes and they don't spot you. Yeah, well, this is what makes it. So with Darloc Brae, it's got a sneak passive. So number 4, it gives you like just even closer to them, which is awesome. And then obviously the Khajiit has that too, so you can get really close to people before they see you. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, it's got a detect potion on. He had a detect potion on. Sorry, I got greedy. It's down to you, Streak, to save the group. Or put a camp up. I hate that when they've got a detect potion, you can't see it. That's really like... Because I was in Invis and he literally just walked straight to me. I don't know if Streak's going to make it. I don't think he will. No, so Streak's not there. Where is Streak? Can't see him. I don't see Crown. I don't like it. Crown's up there. Okay, so he's up in Bruma. Yeah, up we go. Tate says he'll be building it for sure. Tired of playing Tales of Tribute. Not been playing it much. Doing writs, getting daily logins, checking trades, itching to play. I think the subclassing's really like made PvP much more fresh. Because you can make many like more niche builds. Oh please don't please no. I hate those things over my head. They really annoy me. Where are we off to? We could try there. Oh, there's a scroll going. Let's go for the scroll. There's a scroll, like... Clearly it's in a house somewhere. Let's move in. Oh, we're good to go. Yeah, there's a video on the channel you might like to take. It's a dot build, and that's really fun. You literally push like 3 buttons and they have 10 dots on them, and the health bar just ticks down. It's like tick, 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 tick. It's really nasty. It's not the most meta, but it's really, really cool. What's he red? Well, he's good. He's good. He's a good player. Another red. He can't help himself, can he, Monday? Season just like jumps in them. Yeah, I'm gonna get in my... Because I saw what's happened. They're gonna go and play Chase Streak and Streak's gonna die. So bring them near me, Streak. That was a good example of why Darloc Brae is so good. I have to admit though, I don't know, yeah, that's one gone. Live, Streak, live! He died. Got Monday back. He's got so much resistance. Okay, we've got 2 dead. Being bait. Yeah, the dot builds up already, Tate. It's the most recent video. Monday's 55 left. Dead. That's disgusting. Sorry. That is actually disgusting. Did you see the guy? Say 54 Monday, we're getting there. Set it to get on the mount, this silly game. Sorry, Streak. That was a really good example of the burst though. That was just guy literally right on his horse. They are gonna... Why are they going up there? I thought they would have gone up here. Are they going to go Winter's Peak and then maybe bring it down to areas? Even me can't survive a Zerg. Yeah. Hey, Monday defeated somebody. They Bruma outskirts. Hello, Monday. See this scroll? I'm gonna try and see if we can get the person with it. The person with it looked really like low HP, which is really tanky. Because obviously had so many heals on them. Streak, I'll try and regroup with you. No, you died. No, Streak, I'm coming back. I'll come and get you. Coming to get you. This is where Darloc Brae shines. Look at this. I can literally sit like this forever. And because Darloc Brae gives you so much sustain, you can literally sit invis until regen. I'll get Streak up, I will. I don't have a camp, sadly. But I do have invisibility. And like permanent cloak. It is really tasty. They will leave eventually. I can try for the gank if you want. They're sitting in hills though. That Betty's pulling me out of stealth. That's annoying. An eternity later. I feel like should we go for it? You want to see them dead? Alright, I'll go for it, okay? He's got 36k health. I don't think I'll be able to gank him, especially 2, but you know what? When in Rome, eh? One dead. That was a nice burst, wasn't it? Oh, he's got a detect potion going. Detect potion. I was very impressed with the burst though. 36k health. Blew him up. Damage not an issue. But yeah, that was good. He did well with the detect potion to catch me. Very pleased with how hard that hit though. That hit really freaking hard. But yeah, I think this is pretty much where I need this to be. It's the best balance of damage v burst, I think. We have to either give up too much sustain and we lose damage because we can't sustain it, and we lose survivability so we die, or we get more damage and kill people, but then it's just we have to reload so much, you have to position perfectly, and I think this is the best compromise. You know, you can move around freely, you can pick your targets when you want. And Monday said it was his fault to stay behind. To be fair, to be able to gank 36k health on an Oaken build is insane. Like, that is actually stupid. Because he had a lot of freaking health. But it's still good. I'm going to probably wrap it up here, guys, because it's 11:30 where I am. But yeah, if you get any questions about, obviously, build stuff, do obviously consider joining Discord. That's the easiest place to get hold of me and like, ask those questions. Alternatively, you can obviously leave a comment below. I will post a link for people curious about the Discord, so it'll be in the chat in a sec. And I think there's about 1,100 people in there, something like that. It's pretty chill, very laid back. But that's a good place if you're curious. And yeah, I was just going to say a massive thanks to obviously everybody that's supported. Huge thanks to obviously Tate to obviously help support the channel, and also to Gerald, who also became a silver donor. If you are interested in all of that stuff, there are details down below. But I'm just going to catch you in the next video. I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. Take care. And bye.